Hello everyone and welcome to Philly Crypto Trading Plus. Today we're going to cover Monero, do a little bit of technical analysis for you, some requests that come by. And again, hey guys, we're trying to cover one at a time, do the best we can for you. So for right now, that's what we'll be covering today. Now, a lot of confusion, a lot of volatility going on, guys. If you're confused by all this, well, you're definitely in the right place. We're going to give you some clear, some concise technical analysis, okay? Now, some things we're going to be covering today. We're going to talk a little bit about some Fibonacci retracements. We're going to talk a little bit about a rising trend line that's still holding out quite well, and a rising wedge that also I think plays a role as well. Make sure you stick around to the end because we're going to cover where you think we're going to go to next after this crazy pullbacks, okay? So with that in mind, guys, let's get right to it. So first, we're going to look at the daily time frame. What we see here, guys, is we see a nice little trend line forming, this rising trend line that we had blown through before, and you can see here that we're following the pattern of this rising wedge like here, right? So it's kind of interesting and ironic that we've pulled back. We've held both this rising trend line as well as this, which would be considered to be a rising wedge as well, but we've held both of these lines, and I don't think that's an accident. So with that in mind, our Fibonacci retracements, we retrace from the top here. We come back, and a lot of times with these pullbacks, guys, 0.5 Fibonacci retracement in this particular case is 205.31. A lot of times that's going to be the pullback for us, okay? However, much more extreme cases, like, for example, Ripple, which I will be doing next, by the way, so if you want to stick around for that or come back and listen to that video as well. More extreme cases like that and Dash, and we'll go into those details as why they're more extreme. But for right now, anywhere from 0.5 all the way back to the 1 fibs, okay? So what we've got right now, we've got an extreme pullback almost to the 0.786 Fibonacci, which happens to be 157 and some change, okay? Didn't quite get back there. Again, realistically, you can see here the 0.618, 185.61 was more realistic. So, but more importantly, this 205.31 seems to be holding quite nicely. So this is the kind of bottoms that we're looking for on these pullbacks, and so we've now suffered that damage, and we're going to trickle out and see where we go from there. Now let's look at this on a closer time frame. Something I find very interesting, guys, is this. We have what's considered a rising wedge that's been forming for quite some time, okay, since early January. We blew through that, right? But obviously with this big sell-off, I say that because Bitcoin's the leader. I've talked about it in my other video if you guys want to know more about that and why that happened, big pullbacks by the big sell-offs. Bitcoin is the leader. They all follow. Your altcoins are going to be more extreme on both their pullbacks as well as their run-ups. So don't be surprised by it. Now, but notice here that this rising wedge pattern, while we held the parameters of that, the bottom here, we also, I'll even show you this here, guys. Nice little trend line that's forming here seems to be holding nicely as well. Not too accurate, but hey, you get the idea, guys. So nice little trend line that's held there. I've noticed this old high that was a resistance at the time, blew through it. Now it seems to be maybe forming a nice little support there, right? But more importantly, guys, this rising wedge, we're holding the parameters. And here we are back above the top trend line of that rising wedge, right? This is a possibility here of maybe some sort of triangle forming. We don't know just yet. It's a bit early. I just drew the parameters of the line for you so you could get an idea. So again, guys, we have our pullbacks. We have our parameters. We know where we've been to up here, extreme pullback, because the altcoins tend to be more extreme than Bitcoin. Again, go back and listen to that video. It'll give you more insight into the market as a whole. Again, guys, my job is to help you. Now, I covered Monero today because this is some of the requests. Now, guys, the comments are for you. Tell me more about what you like, what you want to hear, what you want to see. That's my job. So, guys, with that in mind, if you like what you see and you hear and you think I'm doing my job, please hit the like, share, subscribe button. Okay, it's very important. Make sure you comment in the comments down below. Hey, I subscribed if you're new subscribers, and I'll definitely get back to you with personal feedback, personal comments. us. I certainly would appreciate that, okay? And also hit the like button, guys. It's very important to me. I'd certainly appreciate that. With that in mind, guys, if you want to learn more about this, just watch this next video.